Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanye family.
And for those of you that are new here, welcome, and let's enjoy some great music together.
Okay, so what do we have for our Goonies today?
Well, today I found one on the list that was quite interesting because we've been hearing a lot about it. Mm-hmm. It's Midnight Oil, Power and Passion.
Power and Passion.
Power and the Passion, sorry.
Power and the Passion. The Passion.
Right.
Yes.
This one was suggested by Once Was Our Strathfield and Desi.
Desi.
Yeah. Okay. We really do like our Midnight Oil, the stuff we know of theirs.
Yeah,
very,
everything
very
we've been hearing lately is just so good by them.
Yeah.
Have to admit, we did watch the concert, and we had planned on recording it and playing it for you guys on our Patreon.
Yes.
However, this is the funny story. We had a little trouble with our Streamlabs at the time, and I went and pressed the record button off to do some adjustments because it wasn't working. And then for some reason, I forgot that I had turned it off in the split second. So we watched the entire concert.
And completely didn't record it
Didn't
at
record
all.
The whole thing. We were talking on the thing, Streamlabs, we could see our faces. We thought we didn't even look to see if it was on. And we didn't record it. So
it was ridiculous. So we will be redoing that at some point soon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly when. We have an album to do first that we were considering.
Yes.
So we'll be doing that very soon. We're going to try to get to it as much as we can. But as you know, Christmas is approaching and it's been busier here than usual.
True.
So we're going to do our best and we'll get you some album and concert stuff up there real soon on Patreon.
Well, we want to do the Midnight Oil one for sure because it was a great concert and we want to show you our, well, I guess, second reaction.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe it'll be even better because you forget some of what we've already heard.
That's true.
You end up forgetting parts of it.
That is true.
So it's like, it'll just be probably even better.
Yeah. When we do album reactions, when we do concert reactions, there's only a handful of songs we actually fully remember. And even then it's not enough. So we just end up, taking all the songs that we saw on that and doing them again. So
as revisits. Yeah. Because you just forget them out of context sometimes,
Yeah. You miss out on what they really meant. You barely remember them. And it's, it doesn't make much of a difference as far as like watching an entire album as opposed to, hearing individuals. In fact, the individual makes us remember parts of the song even more because we're focusing on it. Exactly.
The only time a full album is necessary, I would say, is in a concept album.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this one's going to be good, I would expect, because we really do find Midnight Oil never disappoints.
That's true. Yeah. That is true.
So we should get into this.
Okay. We'll do just that. This is Midnight Oil and Power and the Passion.
Yes.
People wasting away in paradise, going backwards once in a while, taking your time, give it a try. What do you believe? What do you believe? What do you believe is true? And nothing they say makes a difference this way. Nothing they say will do. You take all the trouble that you can afford. At least you won't have time to be born. At least you won't have time to be born. Oh, the power and the passion. Oh, the terror of the night. Oh, the power and the passion. Sometimes you got to take the hardest line. Sunburned faces around with skin so brown, smiling, zinc cream and crowd. Some days the beach, never a cloud, breathing eucalyptus, pushing
This is pretty good, huh?
It is pretty interesting.
I love the feel of this one.
Yeah, it has a good feel to it. Peter Garrett can't dance still.
No, but it's still fun to watch him.
It is. He's so energetic.
Yeah.
He's got all this
really
energy.
is.
He can't dance at all, but he's trying his best. And the drummer is really darn good.
He's fantastic.
Mind you, those drum hits were not going on those particular
No,
drums.
of course not. It's for the video, but it's
Those
so
are
good.
Those are definitely electric drums that he's pounding on in the song. So
Yeah, but really good, huh?
yeah,
So well done.
absolutely.
And I'm getting that this might have something to do with corporate greed or something.
Seems likely.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I know it says stuff about corporate gains behind like on that big sign there.
Yeah.
I didn't fully read the sign. I saw something about corporate gain. You know?
Well, I mean, they've always been kind of anti-establishment in a way.
Yeah.
So.
And then you see the big Pepsi thing and stuff like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like it had something to do with how the corporations sponsor the football as well. You know? Because they showed that.
Well, I mean, there was a little part at earlier in the song anyway, where you saw commercials where people are enjoying meals or just talking on the phone, and they're definite commercials because they're recognizable as commercials.
Right.
And right after that, news articles. I didn't read exactly what they said. I didn't really have time to kind of flash over real quick. But I imagine there's a correlation between the advertisement and the news,
Quite
which is what they're trying to get at. Right?
Yeah, it's corporations own pretty much everything. They have a lot of power over everything,
but
basically.
They even own some of the news media, which is why we only get what they want us to hear.
Yeah.
Right?
But we should keep going. This is awesome.
Absolutely.
I see buildings, cloud in the sky, paradise. Sydney, nights are warm, daytime telly, blue and storm. And dad's so bad he lives in the pub. It's underarms and football clubs. A flat champagne gap in every home, a Big Mac, and no one goes out back. That's that. You take
I think he jumped on the cameraman.
This was so fun to watch and really great groove going on. You know, the whole thing. And of course, there's a great message in there. There always is.
Yeah. I think he literally jumped on the cameraman.
It's possible. I don't know.
He jumped over the camera, hit the cameraman. You can see the camera kind of shake a little like this. I think he did.
But it's kind of interesting. It says a land of corporate gains.
Yeah. A land of corporate gains. Well, I mean, like I said, they're anti-establishment and they're environmental and they're activists.
And they don't probably like how the corporations are running so many things.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it is a problem because
it is,
you know, we can't get real truth from the media if the media is controlled by people who want you to only see things.
And plus they tell you
to
what to buy and they tell you what you like and what you need and all of that stuff and you go buy it, right?
Well, yeah.
That's kind of a problem for him too, I'm sure.
And the worst part really is this news article is brought to you by...
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not going to help anything because corporate sponsors are not going to want you to hear certain truths.
Yeah.
Right?
And I mean, corporations tend to get their hands in way too many things and sometimes things they really shouldn't.
I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what to watch for like news these days. I mean, not that I'm
It's
really
difficult.
happy with the news these days, but
it's difficult.
if I'm going to get a real message, who do I pay attention to? Everyone's bought by somebody else, right?
It's a tough one. You have to really look around and try and compile from a bunch of sources, I guess, and figure out which stuff makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't make much sense the way that things are right now because you don't know all the time who to trust.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem is the news media is literally owned by big corporations.
Yeah.
CNN is owned by a multinational corporation, Warner Brothers, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's just silly. But anyway.
ABC is a Disney company. MSNBC, NBC owned by GE.
But I mean, even if you go to concerts, football games, things like that, any kind of sports or event or any kind of entertainment event, you see tons of sponsors. Always.
You see beer companies. Yeah. Of course, Pepsi and Coke are fighting each other for each one of those teams.
Yeah.
It's just, it's kind of a mess.
They're just in everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know how things would change, to be honest, because we're so deep into it now. It's kind of hard to imagine what it would be like. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the only way I can think right now is basically what I've been seeing a lot on YouTube. Groups like Real News Network, TYT.
Yeah.
TYT is more opinionated, but Real News Network, I believe, has real news. And there's a couple of other ones I think that are independent and deliberately independent. Don't take any money from any sponsors at all. Yeah,
because that way they're just literally trying to report on the facts, and they don't have anybody to answer to for that. So
yeah, exactly. That's the kind of news you need, right? So we're not ever going to know what's really going on in the world until somebody's there telling us the truth, and there's only a handful of
it's hard
those that will actually do that. So
yeah. But anyways, this was a wonderful song to listen to. Very serious message as always, but great beat, great groove to it. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah,
it was great stuff. I mean, I'm really enjoying a lot of Midnight Oil's music.
They're just fantastic.
They are.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known them more when I was younger.
Me too, but I think we appreciate them more now because
this is true.
We get things in the world a little more.
Yeah. We understand it's all screwed up.
Exactly. So thank you very much for that request. It was definitely appreciated. Please don't forget to check us out on Patreon. It's $3 a month and we're adding things there all the time. Also, please like and subscribe to the channel and be one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.